install this last week, but I ran into some issues with another part that goes with it. But these are the Invoke concept clear RGB taillights. We're going to be installing into the car right now. I originally had with it the clear fourth brake light to go along with it so I can get rid of all the red left on the car, because the red and the purple contrast is just not doing it for me. I hate all the red that's left on the car. That's why I wanted to get these clear tails on there. But it ended up missing a piece for it to work. Conversion cable for the American models of this car. And the one that it comes with is I believe a Japanese plug for it. So I wasn't able to actually get this one plugged in, and I was contacting the company to get the cord sent out. They're sending one out, but it's just been a while, and I was just like, screw it. I'll put this one on later, and I'll go ahead and put these on right now. Because yeah, it was taking way too long for that cord to come in. I just wanted to get these on the car already. Because there's a few things I wanted to get done on the car, because on February 22nd, I'm going to be going to a car meet. Just wanted the car a little more done, detailed. Get rid of these ugly ass red taillights. Cannot stand the way that the red looks with the purple. It drives me crazy. It always has. This has been something that's been on like my to-do list for so long, and for some reason I just never pulled the plug, but I finally went ahead and did it. So we're gonna get rid of these red taillights and eventually get rid of that red down there, but we have to wait for that cable. So I'm just gonna start by taking off the original taillights first. There's a little plastic trim piece right here, and on the very back, like towards the end of it, you're just gonna lift up with your fingers, and it's going to pop off this piece right here. Then there's going to be two 10 millimeters right here and one 10 millimeter on the top over here. After you take off those three, the taillight is going to literally just come right off. Just pull it towards you. Careful not to scratch your paint or wrap. Then there's going to be a little plastic tab down here. These things always suck. They're a pain in the ass to get off, but just push it down really hard and squeeze it and pull at the same time, and they will eventually come off. Sometimes it helps to be like wiggle it a little bit. Just be careful not to rip the actual cords of your taillight. There we go, got it off. One taillight done. But very important, to install the new taillights, you're going to have to take off this piece right here, and you're going to have to take off these hex screws right here. It should be included with your, matter of fact, they were not included. I don't know how I'm gonna get these off. I have to go look if I have the tool for these two hex keys actually, because it did not come in this box. I might have to run to like Harbor Freight or something. Oh shit, let me go check. So I actually had to wait until the morning and go to Harbor Freight to get one of the keys because one of them got stuck. So if you're wondering, if you go to Harbor Freight, they're called tamper-proof star key sets. I'll go ahead and put a link in the description if you're having trouble finding these. Before we even put the lights in there, we're going to take this reverse light that's going to be going down all the way to the fourth brake light. And basically you're gonna find a really long stick, pole, or something, but we're going to tie this with some electrical tape or painter's tape or something, and we're going to fish it. We're going to fish it through the bumper, and you don't wanna go straight down, because if you go straight down through the first hole that you can see, if that'll focus, that's gonna lead right to your exhaust, and it's going to just burn. So you wanna go to the left a little and hook to the, or my bad, hook to the right. And then you're gonna go underneath here and you're going to see it come out right here somewhere. Tie that cord to a stick, attach this to your fourth brake light right here, attach to the stick, fish it down, and try to find it underneath the car. I jacked it up a bit just so I can get under there and see the stick and grab it. And now we're going to go ahead and pop off these three tabs for the fourth brake light cover. Oh, Jesus, that was a lot of fucking dust. All right, so we're gonna have another 10 mil bolts on here. We're gonna go ahead and take these off. All right, once you get your fourth brake light out, the original OEM cord is going to be right here in this little cubby. You can see the one that we fished down. Right through here, you can see my finger kind of poking out. You're gonna push it through that hole, get it in there with the other one. And essentially you're just daisy chaining these. So you're plugging the old OEM one into the new cord and then the new cord into the fourth brake light. This is the new wire right here. The old one is plugged into this one right here, and this one plugs into the fourth brake light like this. And all we're gonna do is tuck those wires, make sure it's not touching anything or it's gonna melt, get them zip tied up, and put this fourth brake light back on. Okay, so now that we got this cable routed through to the fourth brake light, we're going to take the shorter end of it and we're going to plug the shorter one into the driver's side taillight right here into this yellow socket right here. Go ahead and plug in your OEM taillight socket back in. And now we're going to route the longer one underneath the bumper right here, underneath this trim is what I was thinking, to the passenger side taillight. All right, we got the entire cord routed underneath the entire bumper, underneath the weather trim here, onto the other side. All right, and we have one more wire that we have to route over there, which is to sync the RGB. It's a lot of wires. I finally got the last wire routed underneath here and it took way too long. The hardest part of this install is finally done. So same like on the other side, take this, put it into the passenger side here, and then we need to get this plugged into that side, that plug over there. All right, so now that everything is plugged in, we can finally put the passenger side taillight in. Just go ahead and tuck these wires down below. The hardest part of pushing this back in is just making sure that the wires are not in the way. Wow, that looks so good. Yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you think of the new Invoke concept clear RGBs that we got put on the BRZ. I actually really like how they turned out. The contrast between the white and the purple is just so much better than all the red that was going on here. Just got to cover up this last little bit of red left on this brake light right here, and then on this one ended up just making my own little clear tail light. I've actually had these on here for about 4 or 5 months already, and the company never contacted me again about that cable, so pretty much screwed on that. Just had it sitting up there and decided to make my own. But yeah, I like how it actually came out better than the one that's in that box anyway. So yeah, give me your thoughts and opinions on how you think they came out on the car. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, helps out the algorithm, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.